Good morning, dear students. Welcome back. So this video is for the students of class 7, subject mathematics, and this is lecture number 3 of chapter number 4, simple equations. So students, in lecture number 2, we have learned how to solve the equations. So in this lecture also, we will continue with the same topic and we will learn and we will understand how to solve the equations. Okay, and today we will do questions of exercise 4.3. So let us start with exercise 4.3. So students, this is exercise 4.3. I am taking question number 1, that is solve the equation. Solve the following equation. Okay, and the concept we have already learned in lecture number 2. Only we need to practice now. Okay, so question number 1, that is solve the following equations, and here I am taking part C. So you have to find the value of A. That is the meaning of solve. Solve means you have to find the value of the variable present in the equation. Okay, so how you will solve? So first step, you need to separate the variables. You need to separate the terms having variable on one side and constant terms on one side. Okay, so this is the term having variable, so I will take this term on LHS. Okay, and all the terms which are independent of the variable, I will separate them on right hand side. Okay, so this is the only term having the variable, so I just wrote A by 5. Okay, and this is a constant. It means I have to shift this plus 3 to that side. Okay, so first I will write this number because it is not changing its side, so it will be at first position, and it is with plus, so it will plus. Now this has to change, so it will be minus 3. Okay, now implies A by 5 equals to 2 minus 3, that is minus 1. We have one positive number and one negative. On solving, you will get on solving the numbers 2 minus 3, you will get minus 1. Okay, now you need to find the value of A, and with A you have the 5, and that is in division with A. So if it changes its side, it will be in multiplication. So it will be A equal to minus 1 into 5. Okay, so that is minus 1 into 5 is minus 5. Because if you multiply one negative number and one positive number, you will always get a negative number. So this is the value we are getting, that is A equals to 5. A equal to minus 5. Now one more thing, you can verify your answers also. So here I am getting A equals to minus 5. Now I want to check the answer I am getting is correct or not. For that, what you have to do? Just you have to verify that you have to put the value in LHS or RHS if the variable present. It means you have to put value of A equal to minus 5 in the given equation. Okay, so here I am putting A equal to minus 5. So here I am doing the verification. Okay, so A is minus 5, so I am putting, first I am taking left hand side. Okay, minus 5 over 5 plus 3, so these get cancelled and I am left with minus 1 plus 3. Okay, and this is plus 2, and here I have solved the left hand side. Okay, so this is 2, and on RHS I have already 2. So yes, it is satisfying the equation. This value, that is A is equal to minus 5. So it means this is the correct answer. Okay, now one more part I am explaining, that is part J. Okay, so part J is 2b by 3 minus 5 equals to 3. Okay, here I have to find the value of B because B is the variable in this equation. So first step, just separate the variables, the terms having variable on one side and constant on one side. Okay, so here this is the term having the variable. Okay, so it is 2b by 3. This is the term having variable, and all these are constant. This is constant. So first you need to write 3 because this is already in RHS. Okay, Now this is -5 and I have to shift this -5 to that side because I am collecting constants on RHS. Okay, so if I am shifting this, so it will change its sign and it will be +5. Okay, now 2b by 3, 3 plus 5 is 8. Okay, now this, first I will remove this 3, and if I change its side, as this is 3 is in division with 2b, so if I change its side, it will be in multiplication. So it is 2b equals to 8 plus 3. Okay, now 2b is equal to 8 3 ja 24. Now, okay, now we have to find the value of b. Now b, this 2 is in multiplication with b. Okay, and I want simple b. Okay, I want simple b, so I have to shift this 2 on this side. Now 2 is in multiplication with b. If I change its side, it will be in division. Okay, now 24 divided by 2, it will be 12. So 12 is your answer. Okay, now all the parts you have to do, okay, in your homework. Now come to question number 2. Now question number 2 is solve the following equations. Some equations are given, okay, and you need to find the value of the variable. So here you need to find the value of x. Now this is different type of equation given. Now this 2 is given outside the bracket. Okay, it means whenever you will solve this 2 first multiplied with this x, and then this 2 should be multiplied with 4, because here you are applying distributive law. Okay, just let us revise what do you mean by distributive law. So if you are having numbers like this, so this can be written as a into b plus a into c. Okay, this a get distributed to each term in the bracket. So same I will do. This 2 is outside the bracket. Okay, so this 2 is first multiplied with x, and then this 2 is then multiplied with +4. So it will be 2 into x is 2x. Now +2 +4. Okay, when they are multiplied, we will get +8. 2 into 4 is 8. Okay, 12. Now again same way you have to solve. Collect the variables, separate the variables on one side and constant on one side. This is the term having variable, and this I need to shift, and this is in plus sign. So if I change its side, it will be minus, and this you have to write first. Okay, 12 minus 8. So it will be 2x equals to 12 minus 8 is 4. Now x will be, this 2 is in multiplication with x, so if it changes its side, it will be in divide. Okay, 4 divided by 2, that is 2. Okay, you can verify your answers. You can verify your answer also. Now one more part I am taking, that is part D. So we have the part D is -4 is outside the bracket, and how you will read it? This is part D. -4 into 2 plus x. Okay, -4 is outside the bracket and 2 plus x. This is complete bracket. 2 plus x is in bracket. Okay, and we need to find the value of x. Again we have to apply the distributive law. Okay, now this is minus. Okay, so first this -4 will be multiplied with +2. Here it is plus. Okay, +2. So whenever one negative and one positive numbers multiply, we will get a negative number. Okay, so -4 when multiplied with 2, first you need to multiply with this number. Okay, -4 into 2 is -8. Now this -4 then should be multiplied with plus x. Okay, again I am applying the distributive law. Okay, so -4 should be multiplied with plus x. One is negative and one is positive, and you are multiplying that. Okay, it means you will get the negative number. Okay, so -4 into x is -4x. Okay, just be careful with the sign. Why I am applying negative here? Because I am multiplying one negative number and one positive number. Okay, and if you will multiply one negative and one positive, you will always get a negative number. Okay, so it is 8. Now collect the variables, the terms having the variable. Okay, now this is the variable, this is the term, so it will be minus 4x because this is with minus only, so I will write it same. Now this is a constant, it means this number has to shift on right hand side, so this is already 8. Now if this number shifts, it will be in plus sign. Okay, now this is minus 4x, 8 plus 8 is 16. Okay, now this minus 4 is in multiplication with x, so if it changes its side, it will be in divide. Okay, now so this can be written as minus 16 by 4 because this is the standard form. Okay, denominator can not be in negative, so I have written numerator as negative. Okay, now this is minus 4. Okay, so x is equal to minus 4 is the answer of the given equation. Okay, the value of x that satisfies the given equation, that is minus 4. Okay, question number 2 is same as these types of equation. Okay, now come to question number 3. So question number 3, again you have to solve the equations. Okay, I am explaining part C. Part C is 16 is equal to 4 plus 3 into t plus 2. It means this 3 is in multiplication with t plus 2. Okay, and 4 is the separate. Okay, 4 is separate, this is not with 3. Now how you will do? Okay, so this will remain 16. Okay, and this will remain 4. Now this 3 is in multiplication with this complete bracket, with the term which is in bracket. Okay, so how you will multiply this 3? So again I will apply the distributive law. Okay, just 3 is first multiplied with t. Okay, 3 into t is 3t, then this 3 again multiplied with plus 2. Okay, so it will be 3 into 2 is 6. Okay, remember, be careful with the sign. Here we are multiplying two positive numbers, plus 3 and plus 2, so it will be plus 6. Okay, now collect the variables. Again collect the variables on one side and constant on one side. So here now on left hand side I am collecting the variables. Okay, it's up to you, you can collect the variables, on LHS. Now I am collecting the constants. Okay, it's up to you, either you want to collect them on left hand side or right hand side. Okay, now I am collecting constants on left hand side. So this is a constant, so it will remain same. Now this is a constant. Okay, and I am collecting the constants on left hand side. It means this has to shift on this side. So now this is in plus. Okay, because this is in plus, so if it changes its side, it will be minus. Okay, this is the variable, this is the term having the variable, so this will not be shifted. Now again this is a constant. Okay, if it changes its side, it will be again in minus sign. Okay, because this is positive initially. Now come to the variables, the terms having the variable, that is 3t, and it is already on left hand side, on right hand side, so it will remain same. Okay, plus 3t. Now solve it. 16 minus 4 is 12 and 12 minus 6 is 6. Okay, so it is 6 equals to 3t. Okay, 6 equals to 3t. Now I need to find the value of t. It means for that I need to shift this 3 on that side, and this 3 is in multiplication with the t, and if it changes its side, it will be in division. Okay, so t equals to, I am shifting this on this side, so it will take the place of denominator. Okay, so it will be 6 by 3. Now they get cancelled and we will get the value t as 2. Okay, so this way you have to apply the distributive law in this question. Okay, one more question I am explaining, one more part, that is part E. Part E is 0 equals to 16 plus 4 into m minus 6. Okay, so this is 0. On LHS we have 0. And this is equal to 16 plus this 4 only this 4 is in multiplication with the terms given in the bracket. Okay, so how you will solve this? This 4, that is plus 4, is multiplied with m first. So if you multiply 4 with m, it will be 4m. Okay, now plus 4 is then multiplied with minus 6. Here we have given the sign minus. Okay, and this is plus, this is minus. We need to multiply them. Plus 4 into minus 6, that is minus 24. Okay, 4 into 6 is 24, and we are multiplying one positive and one negative number, so answer will be in negative. Okay, plus 4 into minus 6, that is minus 24. Okay, now I will collect the variables on one side and constant on one side. Okay, so here I am taking variables on left hand side. So this is the only variable. Okay, and I want to collect the variables on left hand side. So for that I need to change its side, 4m. So this plus 4, this 4m is with plus sign. So if I change its side, it will be minus 4m. Okay, and I am collecting the constants on RHS. Okay, now this is already in RHS, so it will remain same, 16 with plus sign, and it will also be remain same, that is minus 24. Okay, because they are constants. Now this is minus 4m, 16 minus 24, that is minus 8. Okay, one is positive number and one is negative number. So you need to subtract the smaller number from the larger number, and sign will be of the number having greater value, having greater numerical value. So it is minus 8. Now this minus 4 is in multiplication with m, and I need to find the value of m. So it means I need to shift this minus 4m to this side. Okay, and this minus 4 is in multiplication with m. So if it changes its side, it will be divide. So it will remain same, minus 8, and it will be minus 4. Okay, now these minus get cancelled, and I am getting answer m as 2. Okay, this way you need to solve the equations and be careful with the sign. Now the last question of the exercise, that is question number 4. Okay, so let us discuss that. So students, question number 4, part A is construct 3 equations starting with x equals to 2. It means you have to write 3 equations such that the solution of that equation will be x equal to 2. Let me give you a simple example. Suppose I am writing an equation such that it will satisfy the value x is equal to 2 will satisfy the equation. So let it be x minus 2 equals to 0. So this is the equation that satisfies x is equal to 2. If I put x is equal to 2 in the equation, then LHS is equal, that will become equal to RHS. So same way you have to write 3 equations such that the solution of the equation will be x equal to 2. Okay, this is one example I have given. You can write many more examples. Okay, so you have to write 3 equations such that the solution of the equation should be x equal to 2. Okay, this is the meaning of the question. One example I have given, that is x minus 2 equal to 0. This is the equation. Okay, and if you will put x equal to 2, then it will satisfy the equation. It means x is equal to 2 is the solution of the given equation. Okay, same way you have to write 3 or more equations. Okay, as asked in the question. Now this exercise is complete. Come to the homework. So homework for today's lecture, you have to do all the questions and all parts of each question you have to do in your homework notebook. So do question number 1, 2, 3, 4, all the parts of each question. Okay, you have to do, and these are of exercise 4.3 in your homework notebook. Okay, the more you will practice, the more you will be perfect. Okay, so these are the questions you have to do in your homework notebook. Okay, thank you so much.